But it crushed me. I apologize. I did not intend for that. Maybe it just couldn't handle the beauty of her home. You know? That's probably what it was. What's next? I can't say enough kind things about Housing's Finest Builders, the Guild. They're really great. Good people. Jemima, earthtear, abandoned pirate cove. I could swear I've seen this, but let's double check. I have not. Goodness. Look at me saying I've seen something when I haven't. Naughty, naughty. Ah, stop being stupid. All right. I don't know why it crashed. So J-Heart's gonna go through a bunch of these, but I am I frozen? Not you, Jemima, other Jemima. There is a second Jemima. They made a huge skull. Yeah, with the A. Sorry about that. Now I'm the Grinch. My mouth doesn't move as the Grinch. I don't like this one as much, but we'll stick with it once. But I thought my mouth would move. All right, look at this amazing earthtear. I mean, the sparkles, the things broken, the ship itself is pretty impressive. Jemima works on very ambitious projects. I am envious. Look at the giant skelly cave. That's amazing. Absolutely astounding. Oh my god, I didn't even realize how they made the... Look at the way that they made the sails all tattered by using the tattered... hold on. Tattered tapestries. You know how pathetic I am? This is, seriously, this is my little cheat sheet. Mundus greenhouse, hourglass, tapestry. 4 words I can never remember. It's embarrassing to be me sometimes. It is. It's pretty spectacular. And look at the crow's nest up there. And I mean, the whole thing is... What a great use of this house. I don't usually like earthtear. Okay, that's beautifully done. I'm going to guess that's the top of an Alanori lantern. The stained glass for the back of the captain's... Okay, guys, do you see what they did here? It's even on an angle like the back of a ship would be. Those old-fashioned ships have angled out rears like that. That's pretty impressive. Oh yeah, this isn't here. Yeah, she does. This is entirely made by hand. There's nothing in this that was already here. It's a giant cave. She made it into a skull cave, but it's a giant empty cave normally. Wow, this totally reminds me of Goonies. But the ship was made by hand. Ah! I fell down. Oh, it's a shame you don't get to see the rear of the ship just normally because it's really well done. What's in the skull cave? Probably my doom. Is that a sneaky sneaky? No. Not a sneaky sneaky. Some people are sleeping here. I wonder if some of the survivors made it over here. Oh, wow. Just look down at that ship even. You guys should come visit this if you're on NA. It's really spectacular in person. There's some homes that they really deserve to have a close-up view, and I really think this is one of them. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to get up there. I don't think so. Because that looks like a fake exit. Yeah, this would be where the treasure is, I'm assuming. No, well, the treasure's actually on the other side. In the ship already. But it's cursed treasure. So what's this? This is just the cave where they pulled it out of, I'm guessing? Yeah. So they pulled cursed treasure out of the cave, the skull cave, and now they're in trouble. Oh, look at the front of that ship. That prow. Beautifully done. Genius, gorgeous, and genius. Super impressed, Jemima. All right, I don't like this face. Let's pick a different face. They don't all have to be holiday faces. We'll just go with glam spa face. It was really awesome. She's an inspiration. She really is. I have some questions slash things waiting for Cardi if I see him. So I will let you know, folks, including Jemima. Cupcake. When I am able to speak to him about your request slash someone else had a bug. Cupcake. This once... Wait, did I spell it wrong? I spelled it cub instead of cup. Okay. Cupcake 231 Grand Sigic. This beautiful home was the envy of all Somerset until the sea and her creatures decided to take it back. I love the way that Viewdang does this. I know it's more work for her and I feel bad about it, but just having the portals in one place solves a lot of the problems that otherwise can come. For example, in DDA, sometimes we have people who are in an alt account, and so people won't even bother to look for their houses because they are like, oh, they're not in guild, I can't right click them, so there's no point, right? That's one problem. Another problem is sometimes we would get misspellings. Wow, what is that? That is probably a sea creature. That's pretty wild. Unexpected and kind of adorable, but its eyes are bleeding. It's sort of horrific. People thinking on a large scale here. I like that you're swimming past the paintings. And there's bottles floating. Animals on the furnishings that were lost to the ocean. Bottle just bobbing in the water. A greenhouse. I'm assuming that's a monster too. You know, trying to make something look random is difficult. So placing each item like it's randomly floating is kind of impressive as heck. You have to think of each thing. Where would this be? You know, it's like, how would this lay? Would this lay facing up? Would this lay on its side? How can I make this thing not look like it's in a row with everything else? Really difficult. Oh, and here's a bedroom that went under. And it's got like blue stuff growing on it now. Crazy good. Also really like the use of the waterbed, the levitating bed. Because that's really... Here's a couple of things. First of all, the brush is floating, which I kind of love. Secondly, the floating bed bobs, which is great. Then you've got a fish in here, and then multiple plants that move. All the movement in here is really, really good. There's a fish in the bathtub, by the way. Because of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a fish in the bathtub? What's this? This isn't the way it came down, I don't think. Oh, wow, the stairs are flooded. Get it? Wow, that took me a minute. I'm really glad that some NA people are able to create something this neat, because sometimes looking at things like the tree houses, I'm like, the craftsmanship goes beyond anything I could imagine. And then you get something like this and it restores my faith in humanity. That's awesome. Really, really, really spectacular. It's a small area, but it needs to be in order to fit all of this stuff. It's just really good. I congratulate you on your creation. If I missed anything, let me know and I'll come back. It is a fun house. It really is. I would love to see a house like that that isn't ruined. Like, you know, maybe things are laying on the top of the water like a brush or something, but they're meant to be because the house is owned by like mermaids or something. Just something so sort of like intentional would be a fun way to see a difference, a different take on that. But the take that it had was pretty fantastic. So I'm not complaining. Pretty neat. All right, Prime Villa Yorn Antiquarian. I could swear I've seen this, but then again, I've said that about everything, so let's see. Prime Villa Yorn, I guess I haven't seen it. I've seen their Strident and their Wraithhome. Celestitium Contra. I could swear I've seen this, like on a stack of Bibles. Hold on. I'm gonna double check. I've seen their Strident, Wraithhome, Cold Harbor, Stillwater, Forsaken. Goodness, I haven't seen it. I'm just crazy. Wowzers. Okay. Celestitium Contra, this long abandoned home has confounded many mages. What curses riddled be, and what mysteries can they reveal? Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, stop it. Have you guys noticed that Discord is constantly updating? It just seems to be like never-ending updates. Like every time I log into it. I'm gonna put this away so I stop drinking it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get jumpy. I'll be right back. Sometimes you gotta know when to quit. It just always has that thing up in the corner. Oh my goodness! This is genius! This is genius, Prime. Oh my goodness. I love it. Using construction elements to make it look ruined. And then all of the scarecrows they got to bury them, make them look like they're coming around, circling. And then ruined things outside too. This is pretty freaking amazing. The spider webs look natural. No effects. 600 out of 600. It's truly amazing. Me too. Magic is sucking everything up into the sky. Somebody's been up to something. Ew. Really good destruction in here, honestly. I had a lot of fun doing my one destroyed house. It's more fun than you might think to destroy a home. But wow, takes a lot of creativity too. What's nice is there's no rules, right? Things don't have to look like they make sense. Uh-oh, spiders. That's a really good use of the spider, what's the word? The Mafala set. That looks really good. This is amazing. Morning. It was funny when I logged in at 8 a.m. One of my guildies said, "Evening, folks." I was like, "Evening? Where the heck are you, Australia?" Probably, I didn't ask, but hey, Dory. This is just amazing. The house really does it for me. But the woods back here are not shabby. Well, they are, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? Fart stick. Even the concrete is upended. And what's amazing about it is it looks like it goes perfectly, doesn't it? It's amazing. street lamps knocked over. Well done, honestly. An excellent job, Prime. Genius. All right, ongoing contests. So we got 3 more days for Aries contest. These are the community contests. I was just, you know, honestly, I've seen some pretty amazing ones, so it'd be tough, but certainly might be my favorite thing so far. Rovenel. Have we seen your Grand Sigic Rovenel? I have not. And then the remaining contests for the month for in guild are these. I try to stay on top of these things. Okay. Grand Sigic Rovenel. Good use of the sticks from Stickoween. So we're seeing now a second ruined Grand Sigic. I think we're up to 2. Different, of course. The other one was mostly underwater. This one is above ground but ruined. You just know how much hard work went into these things for people. It's kind of amazing when you hear them talking and they're like, oh yeah, I just spent 4 days building this one section of my house, right? And then you talk to Dory, who spent months planning. It's just one of those things, right? Where what we can enjoy in a couple of minutes walking through, they've spent anywhere from hours to months on. Maybe even a year, right? Oh, that's pretty. Hello, Mr. Indrick, still hanging out, even though it's ruined over here. Ooh, this is lovely. So this was reclaimed by a traveler. So the traveler decided to build the greenhouse out with this lovely kitchen of... Oh, that's interesting. They put that upside down and it doesn't look bad. And now you can sit with your friends. It's not all ruined. So that must have been the Indrick stable over there. You all are still waking up, aren't you? I know I am. Beautiful. So it's just like, you know, underwater one, then a above ground one. So 2 different takes on it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel dumb. I think I did enter Lucian. And I think I entered the cookies or Winter Wonderland. I'm not. Yeah, the cookies. That's what I did, I think. Reflections. I don't really know. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. You're on my list. Oh, that's mine. We saw Wednesdays, so we can wait till tomorrow on that. I think we're good here. Let's do TDDJ's Zen Garden Goronir. Yeah, light up Tamriel. I'm not sure if that should be like does it have to be like a wintry theme? Because I have an Argonian house that's all glowy and lit up. But that really, if you're going for a winter glow, that's kind of different. So I'm not sure. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting place to put this. So this is a Zen garden. Beautiful lighting. I never know which way to go first in Goronir. Shopping. It is beautiful. Let me add that to my list. I have a list I keep track of so that I don't forget what I've entered. Airy. And we add ample. We've got a guard even. What a Zen Garden can afford a guard. I give them credit. It's almost, I can't quite put my finger on it. Kaleidoscope in here? Almost. And a demon chicken. I mean, obviously. Demon chickens belong wherever they want to belong. So they built up from here when there normally isn't one. Really well lit blue crystal. Makes it look like the light is traveling up the crystal. Huh. Lots of little hidden spots. This does not look safe. Perhaps I shouldn't be walking through it. Crash down on my head. Ah! I'm all turned around. I'm lost. Well, this would get me thinking. I would be meditating, but I'd be meditating on how the hell to get out before I got eaten by something. Or fall to my death. Oh, nice sky. EHT sky. Uh-oh, I fell down. That's the way we went up. So I think this section is dealt with. And then we would go up here. Oh, that's a portal. And they closed off the house and put a portal there. All right. It kind of reminds me of all of the Zeldas we were looking at. There was one that had a forest that reminded me of this. Korugu Forest or something like that. You got a pretty polar bear I wish I had. Jealous. So those guys must be souvenir shops. And then you walk through here and then things get tricksy at the end. Cool. And there's an undertone of werewolf in here. Don't know if we're meant to be able to go up there. I don't know. Good morning, Ollie. I'm really feeling boring today. Nobody's really interacting, but I do think that we're all kind of tired. It's a Sunday morning. And we're easy. Easy like Sunday morning. All right. Let's do... Oh, they're all huge. Let's do Guido Leonidas' Outlaw Sanctuary. Yeah, I didn't sleep well. Or do you mean yourself? Bad night. It was. My caterwauls. Look, this is a mournoth. Mournoth. Yeah, Outlaw Sanctuary, Guido Leonidas. Looks like a delve. Spider webs and crates and stuff. Oh, look at this subtle lighting. Not what I expected at the end of a cave. This is lovely. I suspect you're not the only one there, MDM. But look at that subtle light, pinkish purple. I think those are the earthtear crystals, and they just do a lovely color. Library. Crafting area, okay. With the new jerboa, maybe? Oh, closed off parts of this. This is probably the forge. This is lovely. It's short and sweet. Azalea Sones Shroomy Cyrodilic. The problem is I think that I don't feel well. I haven't felt well in a while. And I can't sleep when my husband's sleeping because he snores horrifically. So I just end up sleeping at odd hours. And his sleeping schedule's gotten really bad. He stays up way too late, like 4 or 5. And he doesn't get out of bed until later than he should, even with work. And I worry about him, but he's a grown-ass man. He can make his own decisions. So we've got some interesting colors here that Azalea went with. I like the way that the green light reflects off of the Hercene statue. And then we've got just a really lovely shroomy, glowy area. That's cool. Oh, beautiful. The inside too. The inside is just gorgeous. It's like a little fairyland inside. I wonder what they're making. Clearly a botanist, but making something? Just so pretty. Oh, a tent to cover up the ugly roof. Good job, Azalea. I really like this table. It's cobbled from those, you know, the wheelie things, the prayer wheels. She made a table out of it. That looks really good. I don't want to miss anything. And I don't want to miss a thing. I'm a dork. Should I prolong our pain and go over to EU, or should I call it? It's up to you guys. It's beautiful. And you made a great cobble in it, too. Yay! All right. We'll do my usual, start logging into EU, take a quick break, and be right back. Q. You guys must be busy right now. I guess it is your prime time, isn't it? Be right back. Oh my goodness. Still loading? Jeesh. Loading, loading, loading. Keep on stupid loading. Right. All right. Come on. Why is it so slow? There we go. Finally. takes long enough to get in here. Okay, what have we not looked at? We have not looked at a humblemud. Drachenschuppe. Kulipari Austin Poston. I don't know what all that means, but we'll head on over and see. What would you classify Cyberpunk as? Is it an RPG? Puzzle game? Adventure game? What would you call it? Story? If you'd have to liken it to a game, what would you liken it to? All right. 70 items. We're under half, but I'll just sign in. Peek my nose outside, and then we'll go to the next one. They're obviously not done. Oh, it's a crafting and practice area. Okay, that makes sense. Blackvine Villa. Find Nick's Schwarzer Ben house. Well, that's a weird mix, FPS RPG. 61 out of 200. People aren't done yet. Very interesting. Python, 1980. Zimmer de Magiers. Oh, I already have that on my list of things to ask him about Jemima when I see him. That question and the one from Aya. Oh, hey, Cardi. I didn't even realize it was you who was saying it. Okay, so 2 things. First off, there are problems loading paths from a guest in a save. Aya said that she loaded it up, and 2 of her guests were yeeted out into like 500 feet away and lost their pathing from loading from a save. But the rest of her guests who didn't have pathing loaded perfectly, as did everything else in the game. 30 items, and they did a 2nd floor. So part 1, yeeting of paths, is in my Discord in my ask for help section. Second one is Jemima is concerned that the wait time for the loading, said path yeeting. The second one is Jemima's concerned that the loading, let's go to Cure Sense elsewhere, of her effects when she first walks into a house, or when a guest first walks into a house, the delay in the load is kind of ruining her build, because, you know, if you can sort of see behind things you're not supposed to, kind of thing. She was wondering if there was a way to somehow preload before you go into the house. My guess is probably not, because even in Hall of the Lunar Champion, each hall you go into loads again. Loads all of the effects again. But if there were a way to preload, that would be very interesting. And that's what she's asking about. Is there a way, or could there be a way? So this is 700 to 700, and it looks like a functional home. So those are the 2 issues. One was Aya with her yeeting, and the other one is preload. Other than that, I have nothing for you. That's enough, right? Oh, everyone, there was an update today to EHT. You're going to want to get it. Yeah, sometimes I notice that even my furniture will load after a while, right? My furniture doesn't load right away. So I can see that being the game. Wow, this is very complex building. I'm a little confused about where I'm going. Lots of little nooks. We'll head back to the start so that I don't miss anything, but I am confuzzled. Oh, it's just a bunch of sneaky sneakies for the bathroom. Okay, that makes sense. This is like the bathhouse. The sneaky, sneaky bathhouse. Oh, and a little spa. Not spa. What do you call the thing that you sit in? Steam room. Toilet. Or as my grandma would have said, turlet. I wonder if that could be optional. I don't want to make any more work for you, though. Dead cat. Sorry, I'm trying to find the entrance to these. I don't think there's an entrance to this one. I think this one is just an outside spot. So let's go up. That'd be fine. I might even use it for some of my homes because there's a couple that if you see it, it does kind of ruin it. By the way, I did tour your cute home this morning, showing everybody the actions. That was adorable. There's a dragon up there. Being dragony. In fact, I could kind of see it for your one house in Moonsugar. When you first walk in, you see everything in the daylight. And so you kind of don't, and then you wait a second before it actually loads in all the effects and everything turns dark and glowy. So I've heard. Right. Oh, this is a much better view from here. Okay. This gives me a good sense of where I need to go. The house is just a touch confusing for me. I think I need to go upstairs, but I'm not sure if I can from here. I don't think from the downstairs I can. I'm babbling, I know I'm babbly. Don't mind me. I don't think we can get up there. I think that's maybe their private crafting area. Or private home area. Kirsanth, if you want to have me come back, I can look up there if you want. If I'm supposed to be able to get up there, let me know. And I think the last one I'll do will be Tempsis. I can't pronounce anything. Antiquarian. I'm a little out of it today. More than a little out of it. I'm very out of it today. I woke up thinking I had pizza, but I ate it all yesterday. It's a very sad day when that happens. $580. Yeah, everyone. Exclamation point potato for PCNA, PCEU. It is for Twitch viewers who are viewing live only. 50,000 gold giveaway. Sorry about that. For those of you who are watching later, it does not apply to you. Maybe I'll have a contest that does soon. That's cute with the turtle up there. And look at the colors. Look how colorful that is. That's beautiful. Closed off parts of the room. Oh. I might lay down again soon, but not this moment. I gotta stuff some food in my face. So we've got a reskin here too. The floors, additional walls. Pretty kitchen. Knife rack. A really good knife rack, no less. That's one of the better ones I've seen. A hood over things. Nice cobble there. Words are having trouble forming themselves in my mouth. Oh, this is like a museum here. Oh, good. Snack. No, me either. You know what'd be funny is if you put an effect here that zapped you back to the beginning, you could too. It would be funny. I see an effect down there, a stained glass window. That looks lovely. That's Kinnereth. Yuck. Pets are a pain in the butt. Okay, we got a crafting spot. Closed in. Banker, Skelly. Little build up over here. Oh, look at the bubbles popping up. That's it. That's EHT as well. Also, the leaves falling are EHT. I'm going to pull the contest while we're sitting here. Giveaway. And the winner is Jemima. Look at you. Winning again. I sends you money when I get back on NA. I know you've been building, so you probably could use it. A little pocket change. You're welcome. Beautiful. We did not yet go into that gorgeous colored stained glass, greenhouse yet, I don't think. So let's see if we can get in there. Did we go? No, maybe. I don't know. My memory's shot. I should not be streaming when I'm this stupid. All right, guys. I am not all here, so I'm going to end early. I apologize for that. But I can drop you off with someone for those of you who are lurking, which I think there are quite a few, actually, lurking. I think a bunch of us need more coffee. You're welcome. And I'll be back tomorrow when I'm hopefully more awake. we gonna raid? Raid! Come on. Pick a channel. Any channel. Alright, we're gonna go to Asma because she's the only one I know that's doing it right now. So I will catch you all later.